Hi everyone, it is time to do another flower from this page. We've got quite an interesting looking flower today. I know Johanna said that she had made these up, and it really is quite an interesting one, isn't it? Look at that. Right, I'm just looking at the colours I've used already, and I'm just going to use something a little bit different for this one than we've already used, just to keep it different, and go from there really. I think I'll put a lightish, I'm going to do orange, I think. I think I'll use the cadmium orange deep on this section here, and then the lighter one on the tip. I'm actually going to start with the cadmium orange deep though. I can hear a lot of noise upstairs, very odd. This is Castle Arts Gold, by the way. Sorry, I was really distracted then by a noise. Someone's moving around upstairs. Maybe it's that. So I'm going to put some darker here, so I'm layering it up on the edge, and it's lighter towards the middle there. The same here. No, I just thought the noise sounded like a rat in the wall. I'm still not convinced it isn't. But it's not fun having this situation, but at least they're not above my bedroom, so I can't hear them at night. I'm going to do the same with this one. So gently put layers of colour on this edge here, and then do a little bit less towards the middle, and then do the same on this side. So building up those layers here, and a bit less towards that middle there, like that. Now in the centre, where I've gone a little bit lighter, I think I might just put a little bit of bright colour. I'm just trying to find what I want. Yes, I'm going to use the lemon yellow, just to put a little bit in the middle. Now it might not really show up, but what it will do is just fill in any white gaps of paper that I've left, but with a lighter colour. Like that. Now, on this tip, I think I want this bit to be a little bit lighter. That's why I started with the dark colour, because I'm now looking to see what I can do that's lighter. I think the marigold is our really only light orangey colour. I'm going to use it quite gently though, because I think if I use it too hard it will look as intense as the other one. So I'm going to do the same again though, make it a little bit darker on the edge compared with the centre. And then I'll again put a bit of a lighter colour in the middle. Yeah, I can definitely hear something going on in the wall. I don't think it's my neighbour, because I don't know if they're, I think their staircase is against here. So, like so, I'm just defining those edges a little bit more, like that. And then in that central bit, I'm going to use a lighter yellow, the Tuscan yellow. But I'm going to just sharpen it a bit because this was really blunt. And just pop that in the middle. Oh, it's leaving quite a bit of pencil crumbs. I shall I'll just sweep it away. There we go. Oh, I've completely forgotten this one. Right, let's go back to the cadmium orange deep. I'm a bit distracted by that noise. That's what it is. I've also not been terribly well. I mean, I've been okay. I've had vertigo. It's not particularly nice. So I haven't recorded for a few days because I've been very spinny. This is lemon yellow, feeling quite nauseous, which isn't nice. But and then the marigold on the top part. I'm going a bit faster on this one. Probably I'll slow down a bit. So really defining that edge and this edge, and then doing a little bit less coming towards the middle. And then using that Tuscan yellow again in the centre. Gosh, it's a dull day again. We had a tiny bit of sunshine yesterday, but I think it was the first time for 2 weeks. Now, I'm not really that worried about sunshine, but it was just been so dull in that you can't really see. Do you know what I mean? So it's okay, but I'm just looking for the leaf green deep, which is here. Leaf green deep. I'm going to do these little leaves here and here and here. So these ones, just put a bit on the bottom and then reduce it like that. And then the same here. Now I'm using a sort of olivey tones, olive greeny tones. I think they go really well with orange because there's a lot of yellow in the green. It just seems to work quite well. There's a lot of noise again. Scraping and scratching. You probably can't hear it. Right. Then I'm going to use the permanent green, a lighter shade for the tops of each of these little leaves. And, oh, mustn't forget that little one this time. Go down here before I forget. So actually, this colour is actually quite covering up the other one, isn't it? It's a bit darker. I thought it was lighter. Oh well. Now, our stem, we've got these little circles. Now I'm only going to pick one colour for the stem because the sections are quite small. And what I'm going to try and do, I'm just using the leaf green deep, I'm sharpening it, and I'm going to try to make them a little bit darker on the edges compared to the middle. And just work the layers around the outside. And work my way down. I've even left a little bit of white in the middle. Such a curious plant, isn't it? Johanna's imagination. Fantastic. I'm guessing we'll see a lot more of these in her next book. Just doing the same thing. All the way down. Wish I knew how they were getting into the house. I did speak to a neighbour about it who'd had a similar problem, and she said they had lots of little holes in there around the base of their house which they filled in. I know another neighbour did as well. We had such a good look, we can't find anything. It's most odd. Right, I'm going back to the permanent green to do the leaves. I'm going to go over the whole thing. I'm going to try and sort of fade it slightly towards the tip, I think. And then I'm going to come back and put something else on these circles. Not sure what yet. Something darker, I should imagine. This is such a curious plant. I just don't know how to colour it, really. I suppose it's supposed to get our imaginations working. Get us thinking about what it might be. Let's grab something darker. Let's have a look. The juniper green is quite dark. Would it work though? No, I think the oxide of chrome is going to be better. I've just changed my mind. Need to sharpen it. Oh, there it is. Oxide of chrome. Just fill them all in one by one. Oops, that one, they crumble quite a bit, these. There we go. And I'm also going to just do the bases of these because the darker colour that I use doesn't really show up, and I'm hoping if I pop this little bit on top it might just make them look a little bit darker. Let's sweep that away. It looks quite fluorescent, that orange, in my camera screen. It doesn't to my eye. Well, not, well, a little bit I suppose. I'm just looking and seeing if I want to do anything else, but I think I'm okay with that as it is. I might just do one little extra thing, which you don't have to do. I'm just going to grab my red ochre and just slightly darken here. Just a tad. Just adds a little bit of warmth to it, and I'm thinking maybe I'll put a little bit this underneath here just to look a bit like there's some shadow. Again, I'm being fussy. There we go. There we go. Okay, that has been quite short today, I think, but I think I'm happy. I don't really want to do any more with it. I think it'll be, I might spoil it, so I'm just going to leave it there. But thank you very much for watching. There'll be more videos later, so don't feel shortchanged. There'll be some more to come. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a super day and happy colouring.